Here are 7 things Devon Larratt can do right now to prepare for Levon. He's 2 months away from the championship with Levon. And here are 7 things. If he does these 7 things, I can't promise you that he's going to turn things around and win, but I'm going to tell you that it's going to be close. He's going to give Levon a run for his money. First, Devon, I don't see you do any of this. You should be doing ice and hot contrast baths for your arms every freaking day, maybe twice a day. You get a 5-gallon bucket, fill it 3/4 all the way up with ice, and then add cold water to the rest of it. Put almost boiling water in this one, as hot as you could stand. I mean, it's got to be really hot. Don't scold yourself, but that hot. And what you're going to do is you're going to soak both of your arms all the way up past your elbow for as long as you can stand. In the beginning, that won't be long. It might be a minute for the ice, and then you'll have to switch arms and go back and forth. But eventually, after about 10 or 15 minutes, you'll be able to hang in there 2 or 3 minutes per each time. So what it looks like is this, Devon. You put it on a bench, maybe in front of your TV. Maybe you're watching Netflix or YouTube. And you got these buckets, right? You're going to put your arms in all the way up past the elbow. And then what you're going to do after that is you're going to switch. Take them out. You have to dry them off. Turn around and and do the inverse. Whatever was in the cold or the ice is going to go in the hot. Whatever was in the hot is going to go in the ice. As long as you can stand it, and then you take them back out and you do it again. Okay, Devon, you keep doing that for a good half hour, 45 minutes, at least once a day here on out until your match with Levon. That's going to ensure you can dissipate the most amount of inflammation and help heal. We're not so worried about the muscles. We're trying to heal the ligaments and the tendons that go into the elbow, your joints, and your bones. Number 2 for Devon. I don't think he's going to take any of my advice, but some people commented like, Kurt, you don't even arm wrestle. How could you give him advice? I don't need to look down at the ocean and be an oceanographer and see shark fins in the water to know not to jump in the freaking water, okay? I don't have to have a degree in oceanography to know not to jump in the water. I don't have to be a professional hiker to know to carry some damn water with me when I'm hiking. Okay? And I don't have to be a professional arm wrestler to know what's going to give myself or somebody else an increased odds of winning. I don't see Devon doing any single arm hangs from the pull-up bar. Have you seen him do it? No, I haven't. I want to see Devon Larratt taking one arm, hanging his whole body weight for as long as he can. One arm only. Over and over. Back and forth, Devon. Back and forth. Hold your body weight. Back and forth. As long as you can. You need to do that from here on out until near the end of June when you got this match. I also haven't seen Devon doing any single arm deadlifts. Maybe he has. He's got a million videos. Maybe I haven't seen it. But I haven't seen anything that heavy. Now recently I just did one myself. I'm not a professional arm wrestler, but it seems like I can pull up more than Devon can. I recently just tied Vlad the Destroyer's record of 91.7 kg. Now I know there's other arm wrestlers out there who have killed that. ARMWRESTLING just did something recently with Alex Korecha. I believe they got up into the 110, 120 kg range, right? That's a lot more than me. Devon, you should be on your channel pulling up some damn weight. I want to see Devon hoisting up and with a big grip. Use that orange gripper like I'm using, 2.75. Let's see, can you get 91.7 like I did? If you can, you should. You should easily be able to beat me. I'm not a professional arm wrestler. I'm not even an arm wrestler yet. I'm about ready to get into it. But we should see you up around 110 kg, 120 kg, 130 freaking kg, Devon. We should see you doing that. Why would you hide it? Devon's not hiding this because when you can go that heavy, you're proud to show it. Devon just hasn't done it. Okay, the next item on this list of 7 things that will help Devon Larratt tilt the odds to where he can actually beat Levon. He's got 2 months. He could probably still turn around. It's iffy. But he has to cut out all this repetition and endurance type of activities of going to an arm wrestling training and arm wrestling 100 people. Got to cut that out. It's not going to help you out, Devon. Not going to help you out at all. So I would recommend right now, you got to tone all that out. No more than twice a week of arm wrestling training for Levon. You got 2 months out. Tone it down to only twice a week. That means on the other 5 days, Devon, you rest. Don't even so much as hardly lift up your arm. Maybe you can do a couple of stretches or whatever. Not much. Not really anything. 2 seriously kick-ass days. They could be 4, 6, or 8-hour days on those 2 days from here on out. 5 days you gotta rest. You gotta rest and let those ligaments, those tendons heal. This is not up for debate. You gotta follow this, or it doesn't matter what you do. If you're not recuperated, your muscles may be recuperated, but your bones, ligaments, and tendons will not. They take so much longer than muscle. You have to do it this way, Devon. You have to. It's not up for debate. A lot of arm wrestlers try to poo-poo grippers. Travis Bajan said he doesn't do it because it hurts. You don't see a lot of other arm wrestlers doing it, but I'm here to tell you, Devon, get out some freaking grippers, buy some brand new ones at Amazon, and work your way at least up to the 250 where I'm at. But they have one ahead of that, and that's where you should be, Devon, 350. And you should be showing us on your freaking YouTube channel that you have the hand strength. I mean, come on, man. Have you seen these? I don't even know if it's going to show up on, can you see it? I'm using a selfie mode. You probably won't see it. That's actually the 250 mark. They have a whole bunch of these. That's the 250 range. You probably can't see it. Now it goes up to 350. Okay? I can't do those yet. Devon, hello? If you're the best in the world, shouldn't you be able to do 350? Hello? Get the freaking grippers, start training them, and get some kick-ass hand strength. Powerful hand strength, not this endurance shit that you've been doing. And show us. Collagen. Collagen is going to repair your ligaments, toughen up your tendons, strengthen up your bones. You should be sucking this down all day long. I mean, I've been taking this for the last 4 months several times a day. Okay? Get you some of this. I've been swallowing these pills off and on several times a day. You got to do it, brother. You got to be wolfing down this collagen, beef broth, bone broth, whatever you want to do, but you got to be doing it. You got to be doing it all day long for the next 2 months. And the 7th thing that you should be doing, Devon, if you want to kick it into high gear, quit going to these arm wrestling practices and arm wrestling like people like me, people that are amateurs, people like Bierman, okay? He doesn't even register on the scale of arm wrestling when it comes to strength. I know he's your bud. He doesn't register, okay? Absolutely not. Sorry, Bierman. I like Bierman. Maybe I gave him some material to make fun of me. So, I mean, I like him. He's a good heckler. Has anybody ever thought about Bierman being the Andrew Dice Clay of arm wrestling? Being the Sam Kinison of arm wrestling? When I watch Bierman stuff, it always puts me in a great mood. And it's just, for me, it's like watching Andrew Dice Clay or Sam Kinison. If you don't know those names, YouTube them. Or even like Lisa Lampanelli. I mean, it just, when I watch Bierman, that's what I see. That's what I remember. It's great stuff, Bierman. Keep it up. But I'm not really trying to offend Bierman. I'm just trying to say, Devon, you're going against Levon. Bierman has nothing to do or even close to what you're going to be experiencing with Levon, okay? Nothing. Now, here's the 7th thing that you could be doing right now. I'm going to read out these people. Dave Chafee, Jerry Cataract, Marcio Barboza, Todd Hutchins, Richard Lucas, Tim Bresnan, John Brezink. The 7th thing that Devon should be doing is showing us videos from here until he takes off to go arm wrestle Levon, arm wrestling these dudes. And Devon, I'm going to give you 2 directives when you arm wrestle. No strap and no king's move. I want to see only top roll or I want to see you go right in the hook. That's it. And now that's going to be hard for you, isn't it, Devon? That's going to be hard. I want you to arm wrestle these people. Let me read them out one more time. Dave Chafee, Jerry Carteret, Marcelo Barboza, Todd Hutchins, Richard Lupkas, Tim Bresnan, and John Brezink. Maybe you got to pay them. In fact, you should pay them, Devon. Pay them something. Give them a couple $100. Say, hey, I'm going to fly in. Let's meet for a couple hours. I want to get some serious training done. If you have a problem with them or they have a problem with you, see if you can have them just set that aside. You don't want to lose to Levon, right? These are the people. There's 7 people I just listed. You got to arm wrestle them. And you got to go there willing to be able to lose to them in your practice. You got to set your pride aside, Devon. Okay? No King's move with Dave Chafee, Jerry Carteret. I guess I should have also probably put Michael Todd up there if he's willing to do it. But you got to arm wrestle these guys legit. Don't be wily, Devon. Don't be tricky. Okay? Don't do your little King's move thing and get off the table. We don't want to see that. We want to see you getting your ass kicked the right way by Dave Chafee. Bam, bam, bam. You feel me? You got to get tough, man. Stop the trickiness. Stop the wiliness. We don't need to see you hanging off the table doing that. We want to see you get involved and start kicking some ass. And these guys are going to kick your ass. Okay? Now, Devon Larratt, if you do the 7 things that I've laid out for you here in this video. Now, I know you probably won't do them. In fact, you're probably never even going to see me because I have such a tiny little new channel. This will never get back to you. But if someone could share this video with you, and you could set aside your ego and your pride, and if you did everything I laid out in this video, you got 2 months, if you did everything, and you start putting it up on your channel, these arm wrestlers that I told you to arm wrestle, everything, you start doing it, I'm here to tell you that you'd have a very, very good chance of beating Levon. A very, very good chance. And if for some reason you didn't beat Levon in 2 months from now, it would be a war. And if you did lose, it wouldn't be by much. I wish Devon Larratt the best of luck. He probably won't take my advice at all. But I wish him the best of luck. If he does take my advice, I'm here to tell you I'll change my rating on him that he's probably going to beat Levon. I'm the Waco Kid. I'll see you next time.